I am Jim Maloney, United States Army retired, Major General, retired from Fort, say again, sweetie. Retired from Fort Bliss in 1982. I want to take you through my life quickly, looking at about 9 pictures and a few comments on each one of them. This says CCC camp at Fort Bliss, Texas. My father brought a CCC camp in 1939 to El Paso and built it on Fort Bliss. He was there about a year, and then we went to Las Cruces, and then we headed back to Virginia, where he went on active duty after being a commander of 5 or 6 different CCC camps. This is me at Fort Monroe, Virginia, as a altar boy. Wonderful time there, and very interesting to be there when they fired the 12-inch disappearing cannons of the old coastal artillery. While we were at Fort Bliss, I joined the National Guard. This is it, the Texas National Guard. Me and my buddies, including Danny Dugan, that some of you may know. So I was going up. I was now a PFC and moving right along. A few years later, here we are at Fort Bliss, out in the ranges with the 90mm cannon in the background. And I was escorting several friends who were Dr. Elkins, who was in charge of the College of Mines, Lieutenant General Mickelson, and the same time I was going to, or a little earlier, I was going to Austin High School and then joined the Texas College of Mines. Here we are, the last, well, everything just disappeared.
You're still live.
I'm live, but there's nothing on my screen that shows me that, well, I'll pull the picture up and I can't see anything. I've just got my old screen here.
Can you ask your wife to put you back on?
AOL desktop. Yeah, just a minute. There we are. Oh, I clicked on the right thing for a change. All right, this picture was taken at the time that we were graduated from ROTC. My dad, by the way, had been in one of the first ROTCs of any university at the University of Pittsburgh. He became a career officer, and I wanted to be in his footsteps. One of the footsteps took us to Vietnam, and I was a captain by this time, moving around the country with a lieutenant and 5 enlisted men, 3 Americans, 2 South Vietnamese. We would go to little forts, take away the old guns that were given to them by the French and issued to them the military weapons made by the United States. Very exciting time. After that, it was time to get serious about getting command. And I found that there was a double battery of Nike Hercules in the New York City defense. That's the fire control area. It controlled some 18 nuclear tipped missiles that are here in this picture underground all the time, unless you were going to put them to use. And we had, well, they were nukes. We were inspected often, on a daily basis. Someone would come in to inspect the battery, make sure everything was going right, because the amount of responsibility was very high. After that command, I did okay. I went to work as the aide-de-camp to Charles Duff, who was in charge of all of the anti-aircraft defenses for the United States. One thing we had in common, we never seemed to get in the same uniform the same day. But he was a wonderful man to work for, just a wonderful, terrific. From there, I went to the Pentagon and spent 10 years on, which is true and unusual punishment. But it was a learning time. All of the big five weapon systems were mine, so to speak. I was the director of Army weapon systems for the Pentagon. By this time, I was a 1-star and got to be a 2-star weapon or a 2-star general while we were there. I don't know what I did right, really, that brought me to Fort Bliss, Texas, but it was a wonderful crew tour at Fort Bliss. We had visitors of various kinds. This was probably my favorite. The President of the United States, Ronald Reagan, up close and personal. Finally, retirement from Fort Bliss, staying in El Paso, moving to and operating the Blythe Ranch, my wife's family's ranch, still in operation, still working out there, enjoying it very much. And the best part of it is when we take them to cattle, when we take them to market, not cattle. And that brings us up to date pretty much. Enjoying Rotary very much, and at 88, feeling good, and looking very much forward to the days to come. Thank you for listening. Hope you enjoyed it. Any questions? I'd love to take them. Bye-bye.